Hello, everybody. How you doing? It is Saturday. That means it is time for our 6 o'clock live of the week. And we are doing a very semi-different Learn to Care this week. I'm not certain, but this might be our first snake in our Learn to Care series. I'm fairly certain of that. And not only are we doing a snake, but we are doing a venomous snake, which makes it maybe even more harder for people to like this one. But I'm a firm believer that everything was put here for a purpose, and we don't have to understand that purpose. All we have to do is protect that animal until such a time that the earth no longer needs protected. And we are not doing super good in doing that. We have a stewardship over nature, not a manifesto that gives us the right to just put everything extinct and worry about it later, or put everything endangered and then worry about it later. It doesn't work that way, guys. We have a decision to make on how we are going to allow wildlife to thrive. And rather, that decision is a global decision, or rather, that is a decision we make in our yards. It's still a decision that we have to make. And today's animal is going to prove that sometimes the decision to protect an animal doesn't always mean that we're protecting the pretty ones or the nice ones or the cute ones. Because this animal is neither cute nor is it an animal that people generally want to protect. And yet, as we're going to find out, that's exactly what's going on. Today, we are going to be diving a little bit deep into the world of the Santa Catalina rattlesnake. Now, I do, and I want to stress this because it caught me off guard, as well as my moderator, who I use to bounce ideas off of. There is a Catalina island in California, or that is a part of California, our state. However, this particular snake does not come from that Catalina island. It comes from an island that is just off the Baja Peninsula. And if you don't know, the Baja Peninsula belongs to Mexico. So this island is, of course, part of Mexico. And it is not a big island at all, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Today, like I said, we're going to be diving deep into the world of the Santa Catalina rattlesnake and what is going on with my live. There it goes. Thank you for the like. Well, we're learning to care about it in the sense that what we know, what we love is what we care about. So if, like with a lion in the zoo, if we care about it, then we want to protect it. And so that's what I mean by learning to care. We're not learning how to care for this animal in our homes. We're learning how to care about it as an animal, as a species. If ever an animal is needed or needs to have people care about it, it's probably an animal like this one. An animal that already has strikes against it because, one, it's venomous, and two, it's a snake. So today, we are jumping into the world of conservation as well as the world of the Santa Catalina rattlesnake. So, as I always do, to start with, we need to know a little bit about the snake, because my guess is you've never heard about the snake before, except for me maybe telling you that this live was coming up. I didn't even know about this snake until I saw it on something. And I don't remember what that something was. It might have been the IUCN Red Book. I just don't remember. So this rattlesnake, that's okay. Mine was charging and I was only at 70% when I signed on. So you can't plug it in and just have it charging. Huh. So the island that it lives on is not far off the coast of the Baja Peninsula. Oh. Oh. It lives on an island that is not too far off the coast of Baja Peninsula in the Gulf of California. Now, this island is only 24 square miles in total area. It is 8 miles long and it is 2 miles wide at its maximum. Now, this island, just to put this into perspective, would fit into Chicago, it would fit into New York City, and it would fit into London. So this snake is a medium-sized snake. It is critically endangered, and its forecast is for it to drop further in population. It is endemic to this island and is not found anywhere else. It's unique among rattlesnakes in that it doesn't have a functional rattle. It'll get one little button on it, and then that button that button falls off every time that they molt. I honestly do not know, Memento. Not very many. They are said to be more defensive than other rattlesnakes because they don't have that rattle. And drought has actually led to fewer prey items. So that's running into it. They are a animal that feeds on rodents, though it's also more arboreal than other snakes, and it will go after, I should say, than other rattlesnakes. They will go after lizards, among other things. So, why is this snake endangered? Because even on a small little island like this, man has found a way to strike at it. It has, when it is born, it has one little segment of a rattle, right? It has one little, instead of having a big old rattle like this, they have one little nub. And it definitely, if you were to see a picture of this animal, it looks like a rattlesnake. However, this snake has been killed by fishermen who come onto the island and are scared of it, so they kill it. It has been taken as or over-collected, and it has been killed by invasive predators, i.e. cats. So again, it doesn't have, unfortunately, a really good standing. One, it's already on a small island, so its population probably was never that high to begin with. I'm guessing. So what is being done to save this animal? Well, some portions of this animal's population are now in zoos, and they are being bred both at the Los Angeles Zoo and the Houston Zoo here in the United States. Now, Los Angeles Zoo has had some success in breeding. I don't know about Houston. I'm guessing they have, but I don't know, and I don't want to speak out of turn. There is an organization that is working to protect the animal's habitat by managing both the land and controlling the invasive species. Education is also being done to raise awareness and in dispelling misconceptions about this animal. And by the way, the cats have been removed from the island as of, I think, 2002, somewhere between 2002 and 2007. Why do people call me when I'm live? Because I'm not going to answer the phone, so my phone was ringing. Sorry. And she won't see this because she's trying to call me on her phone. So that is actually the end of my material on this rattlesnake. There wasn't a super lot out there on it. I wish there was more, but there wasn't. So if you have questions, I will try and answer them to the best of my ability. I'm not saying that I'm ready to leave live, so ask me questions. Like I said, it is critically endangered. They are working at protecting it. I don't have says there's about 4,000 residents on the island, as well as more than 60. Oh wait, I bet you this is, oh, once again, it's the wrong island. Yeah. I'm hoping I can find you a picture of the little guy. Okay, that's a corn snake. The island that it lives on is basically desert. So that is what it looks like. It looks like a traditional rattlesnake, except it doesn't have a rattle. Now, I don't know. We're having cake and ice cream for my niece. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have waited to have done live. See, this is why I get upset. Yeah, now they're a medium-sized snake. Again, these guys are going to be going after rodents, and it's small, but it's not like the smallest rattlesnake. They are related to the red diamond rattlesnake that lives in California, and extends down into, it's actually a red diamondback rattlesnake. They extend down through that area. I am going to maybe, since I've already covered the animal guys, I do need to go down and celebrate my niece's birthday. I didn't know was going to be happening. If I get back and there is still time, I will come back on and do more discussion, but family, I got to do a family thing, so I guess I will come back on in a little bit if my phone will let me. Thank you for coming in, guys. I am going to go be a good uncle. I will talk to you guys later. Be good. If I'm not back, have a great rest of your weekend. I will see you guys on Tuesday for a brand new live and an awesome video. So talk to you later. Goodbye.